Notice that all of a sudden we don't have ARTETA out anymore. We don't have those fans that were yelling and shouting that ARTETA has to be sacked, or in the earlier part of the season, those fans that were saying if ARTETA does not win any trophy this season, he needs to be sacked and all that. Have you guys noticed we've not had any kind of this thing? We don't have those kind of fans anymore. And have you guys noticed that you're not seeing Ligona in your timeline anymore? Yeah, that's what happens when you clickbait people, when you rage bait your own fans, and when you're all out to always talk down at your club. Right? Supporting your Arsenal is not a do or die affair. If you know you don't have the patience, right, to support a team, because it's not always going to be rosy. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you try, it's not always going to be rosy. There are going to be times that the team is going to go through a rough patch, and as a fan, you have to stick with that, support the team despite the rough patch, because even Man City under Guardiola, we know the amount of money they tend to spend, but they're still actually, to their standards, Man City are having a rough patch. You don't see Man City fans mourning, the real Man City fans mourning in the internet and making hell of noise. Then we have a manager, Mikel Arteta, that when he came into the team, the club as a whole was in shambles. The club was sinking when he came over, when he took over the helm. He was able to steady the ship in a few years, build a team that was able to compete for the Premier League. I bet you any Manchester United fan would beg, or even Tottenham would beg to be in a situation we are right now, despite not being able to win the league. And we also forget that this is Arteta's first managerial job. This is his first job, and he's doing this. And the problem is the crazy fans, or the negative ones, are the ones that are always making the most noise in the internet, and it makes it feel like all Arsenal fans are like this. Trust me, just a minority of them. The actual fans that have seen the team when we were on a downward spiral would not complain. Like, we would appreciate what we have in Arteta. I saw the game against Slava Praha. That game really, like, I got to understand the level of intelligence Arteta has. Like, that game really showed me how elite Mikel Arteta was. I'll make a separate video about that and explaining why I think Mikel Arteta